Okay, apparently somebody wants to talk to me about a business partnership, so let's give them a call and see what they want to talk about, yeah? Hello, are you Antonius? Hi, Antonius, and I just received your text message. Mr. Jati recommended that we speak together? Okay. Okay, fantastic. Well, is now a good time to speak, Mr. Antonius?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, founders like we build villa together with the Jati. Maybe
Okay.
you already know.
Yeah, Jati Guna. Yes, of course. Yeah, he had a project that we worked together in Cloud Hills, I believe. Yeah, Jati Guna, correct? Architect.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I know Jati. So yeah, how can I help you? Yeah.
So I want to ask because you already have a lot of on this kind of industry about managing the villa, both on OTA and on the operation.
Okay.
How do you think about the touch now on your side?
How do I think about Kintamani? Okay, that's a pretty in-depth question. I don't know. It really depends on what you have and some other factors. Okay, this sounds like it's going to be a longer discussion. I don't know. It's a little bit too broad as a question for what I think about Kintamani. It really depends on what you have and what kind of project, what kind of guest experience, your access, and such and such. So there's quite a lot of factors involved.
Okay, in terms of Jati Guna's style, how do you think it will work or not?
I really can't say. It really depends on many factors. The design generally needs to have a site analysis agreement with I don't know, it depends, right? It's really too broad of a question to answer. So I think you're seeking professional strategic advice. I would have to advise that you go through probably our website, talk to our business development. And if you want a serious answer, that's the serious answer. If you want a casual answer, I'll say, sure, I guess it could work, right? But it probably is useless to you because I don't know. Maybe it's not really clear what we do yet. So, Mr. Antonius, let me explain. But before I go, could I understand who you are? What is your position? What is your? Are you an architect? Are you a developer? Maybe a little bit more.
Basically, I am work together.
Okay. Okay.
So I am someone who investor relations because all people who come to us investor we consider they expect a good return. Right now, I still have a Jati built in Taman.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, give a second, Liv. I'm on a phone call. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So of course, I'm the one who behalf of the partner. So the occupancy of our property is going well.
Sure.
So that's why you are the expert at Airbnb.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have a lot of experience about the Airbnb.
Yeah.
We expect the Jati architect, his portfolio.
Right.
Is likely suitable for the Airbnb market. So,
sure. Okay, got it. Here's what I can do for you, Mr. Antonius. So this requires, I think, a more formal discussion, but I'll just be 100% upfront. What you're asking for is actually a product and service that we actually sell, sir. This is called an investment and business strategy consultation. So what we do is we take a good hard look at the complete picture of what you have as a property. We take a look at your vision, and it's not cheap. It's between 20 to 30 million for the consultation. But we tell you if you're going to build the wrong thing, and probably save you a few $1 million if you're building something big, probably a few $100,000 if you're building something a little bit smaller. So it does require a bit of research, and we need to know your specific conditions, and that's the only way I can give quality advice. Otherwise, it's just mostly, I guess it's okay. So it's not really valuable for you because then you'll say to other people, I gave you bad advice, and I don't really know what let's say to do in that case, right? So this is, it's a professional consultation, and I'm trying to be helpful while also to be professional, but the answer you're looking for has a great deal of, let's say, you could be making a huge mistake, or you could be on the right track too, but
understanding, but the property is already being done. This has been done.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's too late to ask this question, right? Yeah.
Introduce me Jing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I'm not about how you can do it well because you already said good things about you. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay,
Just
okay.
how is the team how because like once I want to know your point of view about like,
I don't know. I might not be able to take the project right now. We have a wait list, Mr. Antonius, that's about backed up to 3 months right now. So unless you're launching, I think after the summer, it's really hard for us to on board. We have dozens of property owners right now who are waiting for our services, sir. So if you've already built a property, it's really as a professional, it's really too late to ask the question: is Kintamani any good? And is the design any good? I can't do anything at this pay except I can offer you a business plan and estimate if it might or might not be successful in terms of as a commercial short-term rental. If the business plan looks like it could be a good option, then we do it to also evaluate the feasibility of Bukit Vista management on the property. So if it looks like it can actually work out, Mr. Antonius, then we'll tell you this is what we can do. But if we take a look at it and go, this is probably going to be a difficult thing. It's on that side. So these are two completely different services. The first service we offer is business consultation and investment strategy planning, where we strategically figure out what area, what design, how many units, size, critical features that are going to give you product market fit, and we consult with you before you even build. And that's the first thing. That sounded like what you were asking in the first place because you asked, is Kintamani a good area? If you've already built, then the second thing we do is we do asset management. So asset management, we look at your property and we consider, number one, can it be a viable asset? Does it have the potential to produce investment returns? And so that's where we draw a business plan. And after we do that, we take a look, and if we see that it has good returns for you, good returns for us, then we give you a proposal for a contract, and then we start doing business together. And that's generally the function. So at this point, to ask if Kintamani is a good area, I don't know, right? It's a little bit too late if you're already committed to buy the land, build the actual buildings. So at this point, it's more like, I guess it's more like what's the best options that you have now that the property has been built, and what are the, let's say, best returns that you can expect, given that there's that you've already committed to your design and your placement. So that's that. But I don't know. I mean, I would have to take a look at the entire. Yeah.
Like so researching like this, I probably have like 1 or 2 months ago, we just like opening.
Yes, sir.
So after the finishing, maybe you can speak, right?
Okay. Ya. Saya bisa bahasa Indonesia. Ya. Langsung. Saya kira Anda orang Jepang. Logat. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Baik.
Saya ada properti yang bulan bukan. Nah, namanya Rata, it cost Rata. Saya punya, so I said like, okay, kamu boleh kontak Mr. Jing.
Yeah.
Manage total option that you mentioned.
Right.
To do a management. Like there is one concern. I just stay here for like so I don't have something behind.
Yeah.
Saya percaya Mr.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Just in case like the 3 months of the certain period, pada waktu itu ada perform, maybe it's not your walls, so I can like move or I can change to another property management or something as it is possible. Because of course saya beri kamu research periode one.
Sure.
Waktu kita sudah buat propertinya, so dan kita mau pakai Bukit Vista 3 atau 6 bulan dia perform atau tidak selama 6.
Oh, we don't have time for that, sir. So here's what we'll do. If I don't think I can do it, I'll just save you the time and I'll just tell you no. How about that? But if I tell you yes, it's still your choice. I offer a 3-month money back guarantee, but we have to commit to. Right now, I don't think you need to worry about that, sir. There's a wait list for Bukit Vista services. There's like dozens of people on the wait list. So clearly the market knows something that we're doing is special, okay? So you don't have to worry about that part. The part that we're more concerned about is if you're asking right now to me about if your region is good after you've built it, that tells me you might not have been telling your investors the right story. And I'm more concerned about what your investors expect now, because you're double checking about your area after you've built. And that doesn't, I'm sorry to say, Mr. Antonio, it doesn't seem like you did your homework. And so I'm worried now that the investors might have high expectations beyond what is there, right?
I asked you the team how many are there? We say the Ubud or Changu, maybe it is different, like we already know like planning. So I just want to ask your point of view of the Daman.
Sure. Like I said, that question I think should be asked 2 years ago before you started building, because yeah, if you built already, then there's nothing you can do, right? You can only now find the operations team to carry it on. In general, Kintamani is difficult. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what do you need?
Just the OTA you got it right, like this thing or something like, because we don't have that kind of experience.
You list anything on an OTA. You just put the pictures on, and you can do it yourself. There's no skill needed to put it on an OTA. That's self-service, and I'm sorry, Mr. Antonio, that's not what we do exactly out there, right? Putting on an OTA is yeah.
Someone who deals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what we do. Yes, you're correct. What we do is we do OTA optimization. So that's our skill set. So what we do is we figure out how to gain performance on the OTA and help the property outcompete other properties. Okay, Mr. Antonius, I need to get back to some other responsibilities I have. I have a meeting already. But Mr. Antonius here, look, we definitely are one of the best. So we can do the job. You can check out my YouTube channels. I talk about this. We have all the technology. We have all the experience. We have the community. It's all there. So you can show your investors everything that I've publicly already put. You can check ChatGPT. We're usually the first option on ChatGPT even. So we know what we're doing. If you and your investors are ready, then and you've understood our service, then I think you'll find that there's no second option. We are kind of like the best. But the real key thing is you do need to understand. I asked what we do, because otherwise most of the success really depends on your part to educate your investors what it is that Bukit Vista does. And once that part is clear, they'll say yes. They'll see that this is very different from any other property management company, and they'll sign a 3-year contract right away. Okay, Mr. Antonius, I need to go right now, okay? But thank you for reaching out to us. I'll send you some follow-up information. You can check out our credentials online. We've been doing this for 15 years. We can, yeah. Yes, sir.
I need someone, I don't know. As I understand, Mr. Tony, that's why I mean, like, do you have any consideration?
I'm telling you what I just told you already, right? I think I just pretty much said, yes, we can make it happen, but it is conditional on the relationship between our company and your investors. If your investors, let's say...
Our company is like nothing, but I mean, like, it is some of them.
Right. So you already know our performance, right?
I just know from the Mr. Jati, like my property on the property first for a few days before. Like last year, the one that you made it, I really like right from the property.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I Mr. Jati, however, I invest with someone. So like I and my partner share the money. So and I asked Jati to build it, and after that Jati start to listing it or something else. That's why dia bilang.
And yes, I'm saying that we can do it, but there's number one, there's a wait list. And then number two, there's also not just the wait list, there's also, we need to qualify our customers too and see, do they really know what they want as well? And number three, you already know what we do, so I'm not sure why you're asking for a trial period. You can look at the financial performance of Cloud Hills and already know if we're a good fit, right?
Okay, number one, it is wait list. I got it. It's no problem. The second thing is like, sorry, I forget for the second one.
Okay, so number one, there's a wait list. Number two, we need to have, let's say, upfront agreement. If you are seeking to get the highest return on investment and your investors are all aligned on that, and if not, then we can't help you because That's the only thing we do. The only thing we do is to asset manage, not just property manage, asset manage, and optimize the overall investment and cash flow and return of the property. And number three is you already know my performance because you've been working with us on Cloud Hills. So the part that's confusing me is you're asking for a trial period and you're asking for these things as if this is the first time we've been doing business. But if we have been doing business, then the record already speaks for itself, right?
Okay, for the second one, it is you to assess because you are much better than I do, of course, because that's why I asked you who can manage of listing or something. As he said, you can listen for forecasting. Is it right? Forecasting?
Yes, yes, we can do the entire everything. We come up with your business plan. We show it here. Maybe what we can do is this, sir. I really need to go, Mr. Antonius, right? And I do value your time too. But what I'll do is I'll send you some videos and I'll show you what we do, so that you don't have, I think you just really need to know what we do. And once you understand that, you'll see that, wow, that's amazing. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Would that be okay? I mean, I don't want to leave you in a thing, but
Maybe we can arrange for the further meeting.
I've already made videos for this. Don't worry about it. My videos will explain everything about what we do. You just need to watch it, and you'll see all the product demonstrations, our technology demonstrations, the artificial intelligence capabilities that we have, the machine learning. The thing is really sexy. It's really cool. But I think you need to just take a little bit of time and watch it first, and then you'll understand, right? You'll understand everything. Everything will just be very, very clear of what Bukit Vista can do. Can we agree on that? Yes? Would that be okay? Okay. Perfect. I thought this would be a quick discussion, but it ended up becoming a longer discussion. But I always want to help people who want to invest, but I also want to make sure that the hard discussions happen up front. Yeah, like you said, we have. Yeah, we get to the most important discussions in the first conversation. Okay, all the material is coming momentarily. You just need to watch the video, and I think you'll get to see. If you have a bigger screen, like a laptop, to watch it, even better. Yeah, I can email it to you. Could you send me your email? And that way I can send it to you on email, and then you can see it actually also on a larger screen, because there's a lot of graphics and things that are hard to see on a small screen.
Okay, I'll send you my.
Perfect. Okay, I have another few people waiting for me right now, so I'm really sorry. I need to get back to them. But Mr. Antonius, I really respect you. I respect Jati. I want to do business. I just need that we understand each other, and you understand. It's not necessary to have any trial period. We know what we're doing. We will tell you if we can't do the job for you up front. You don't need to waste time with that, okay? You don't need to qualify us. We will tell you if we're unqualified. How about that?
Okay, sure.
Okay, all right. Cool. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.